Gary's Appendix is back. We are excited to share the wonderful works of a creative menagerie. We are all fans seeking to create a memorable zine for gamers. While the cover has the OSE brand, its contents transcends the bounds of a single fantasy gaming system. If you stock your game with dungeon-dwelling dragons, this zine is for you. The inspiration for this zine is the AD&D Dungeon Master's Guide. Gary wrote and collected a vast amount of information, rules, and guidance. Its haphazard nature and perplexing subjects make it as fresh today as when he penned it almost 50 years ago. We do not have the audacity to believe that we can produce a work that matches the evergreen classic. Indeed, we draw inspiration from past works of gaming giants with no attempt to reproduce it. Gary's Appendix is our love for the past and our excitement for the future. The second issue of Gary's Appendix includes the language tree. Do you find world languages difficult to implement in your fantasy games? Is the way we've done it for 50 years not working for you? It's neither realistic nor useful for gameplay. Onslaught 6 provides a solution that is robust in nature, quick to implement, and easy to grasp. Gamifying devotion. Clerics, paladins, and monks are characterized by devotion to ideals. Typically, these ideals are broadly defined by alignment, but a more granular approach can flesh out your game's world and give your players more ways to engage with the fiction that you create at the table. Flip the script. At some point, gold pieces seem to lose their luster. The standard game monetary system of gold and/or credits can become one-dimensional, designed for ease of use, but often creating dead-end situations within a campaign. It's time to flip the script on the standard monetary systems. Gary's Guidance. One of the most important books in gaming history is the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. Gary's knowledge perspectives on the game were quite deep and far more subtle than many gamers appreciate. This article is an overview of what Gary thought DMs needed to know, how he presented that information, and thoughts about why those ideas are still relevant. Sage Mages. In Issue 1, Gary's Appendix, we presented a deeper dive into the Sage, an expert hireling and specialist found in the Advanced Player's Tome and first edition of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. But here, we delve even further, fleshing out the concept of a sage who has taken the levels of a magic user. Thoughtful Bestiary, a further exploration of a bestiary, starting with a blink dog and ending with a centaur. We dip into the real-world mythology, practical considerations, and wild speculation about the uses for these creatures. Also included are brigands, buccaneers, bugbearers, cilia, and carcass crawlers. Thank you for supporting this project. Your dollars pay the wonderful writers and artists in every issue. Your funding is the fuel that keeps periodicals like this going.